Welcome back to episode 7 as the Italian Empire. Continuing on with our war in Greece, let's go ahead and dive right into it here. One thing I'm immediately seeing we need to do is try and move this front line a little further in, get some more troops in here, and we should be able to do something like that. I'd like to also move in that direction, see if we can't quickly try and cut off some of these divisions here. We're on speed 4. I also want to move the front down over here so we can try and push into this corridor where I think we might find a lot of success like that. We can try and like move our troops. No, like that. Even though we could probably win. And I'm trying to take half of these guys. There we go. Move them in there. Take one of them, pin. One of them, pin there. Take another one. Like that. And like that. Yep, just kind of spread them out. Okay, we did cut them off here. So let's go ahead and destroy these troops. Really quick, get it done. Should be pretty easy. We'll destroy them. We'll keep moving through here into Budapest. Sorry, Bucharest, not Budapest. That is over here. Let's keep moving. Let's have one go over here. And another one can stay here. Let's pin there, move him over here. Maybe pin that. Trying not to allow them to move too much so we can take advantage of this. And how did the Green Army get over here? Oh, interesting. I don't know what all of that is about. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I don't know why they're over here, but I mean, I guess we could go ahead and use them then. Let's try and close up this pocket then. We'll send those troops in while we try and spread our front line a bit. They just walked out of there, so we can take advantage of that. Let's pin them. Okay, they moved in. Let's keep walking over here. I think we only need about one more victory point, and they should be done. If we try and take this, maybe we could win. And the UK canceled the non-aggression pact. That's fine. We still have the guarantee, but we can improve relations with them for a little while. Yeah, I'm thinking we only need one more victory point, so we may as well try and get this one. And then we should be good to go. We do have some research we can take. Let's go ahead and get the support weapons 3. IMRO is back. Let's go ahead and do something, because I know when that fires, when they get that, they get cores here. And now we should be able to return Thrace and Macedonia to Bulgaria. And that way we also don't have to deal with that. Well, we still have to deal with it here, but yeah. Also, I want to see if we can't put some more of these dockyards into convoys. Yeah, I want to make a little more because I think it's going to be important for us to get Yugoslavia into the fold earlier rather than later. And I'm pretty sure Romania should capitulate any moment now. I think they're at, yeah, they're 99%. I guess we need like one more tile. They should be pretty much out now. Let's pin them there. Take that. Push here. We can try and take Brasov here. And push there as well from this tile. And there we go. That is Romania dealt with. Okay, let's go ahead and puppet them here. Hungary is going to get all of Transylvania. Bulgaria is going to try and take this. And we're going to actually try and liberate these areas up here in Bessarabia. So we'll puppet that, grab these 2 tiles. And then we're going to add war reps. And most importantly, we're going to get resource rights. Okay, so now let's try and liberate these 3 tiles. And it's kind of interesting. So this wants to go to Ukraine. This wants to go to Ukraine, and this wants to go to Moldova. Well, that's cursed, but so be it. You can actually see that the Soviet Union was just now taking that focus to get Bessarabia, so it's a good thing we did that. That's gonna make it a little bit easier. Let's go ahead and get the improved medium battery. Actually, did we already get the cruiser tech? No, we did not. Let's go and pick that up using the escort fleet MIO. We also got a doctrine we can get for the air. Let's go ahead and pick that one up. Alright, so we did get the, I think this is the Greek fleet. Yeah, it is. Okay, let's move this to the training fleet. And just see what else. Let's move this light cruiser there as well. And this one. Alright. Portugal inspire ships. We will let them. Let's also make sure that we are training this fleet now. So let's send them all over to Toscana. And we can take these guys off naval invasion support. We can take them off of their submarine duties. And we could just have them dock here in Athens for the time being. As for what to do with our army, I think we're going to be looking at potentially a war in Turkey next. So let's go ahead and I think we could, let's bring the army home for now along the coast. And once we, also, what is this? It is saying repairs are disabled there. There we go, it's fixed. Let's bring the army home for now. And then once we figure out where we want to put them, we will spread them out as necessary. I think we're probably going to have them on this front here in Dudern and then along the islands here, but I want to bring them home so that they're not low on supply for a little while. Okay, let's keep building in Yugoslavia as well. Probably in these regions. And just want to keep that going, lower that autonomy as quickly as possible. As you can see, we're about 600 autonomy away. So also want to keep building those convoys. And we can go ahead and start lend leasing some of these. So if you were to do this monthly, do it once. Let's see, we'll send them 400. Yeah, we'll send them 400 for now. And start lowering their autonomy that way as well. Let's pick up the improved medium battery for that cruiser we're building. Alright, let's also bring the planes home. Yeah, they're just up here. Let's bring them home to Sardinia. Take them off their orders and just set them to train if they need it. Alright, let's go back to speed 5. And there you go. Bessarabia was taken by the Soviet Union. We got this nice border here now. If you're curious how we look on the faction map, this is what it looks like now. We got Portugal, all of the Balkans nearly, and our Italian Empire home territory, as well as Austria. And then we got Ethiopia and Libya as well. Alright, we got a new trait. Let's pick that up, the anti-air. And a few more mills. Let's go ahead and put those into the tanks. We could take a few off of guns now and put a little more into artillery. Speaking of which, we don't have to trade for oil anymore since we have the Romanian oil rights. We also don't need to trade with the US for steel. Instead, let's trade with our ally, Hungary. Let's update that. Come back in here and trade with Hungary. And we'll trade with Portugal for a little more tungsten. Better to support our allies with trade. Yep, got these events here. And the Soviet Union gets all of Bessarabia. Alright. So once we annex Yugoslavia, we'll be able to give this territory over to Bulgaria as well. And that way we won't have to deal with any of those penalties. which is going to be pretty nice, pretty nice. Let's just put the rest of these dockyards as they are freed up into convoys. And that's because we don't really have the new models of ships yet, so may as well make the convoys and get Yugoslavia annexed. I figure that's just a bit better than waiting. Alright, let's get some more steel from Hungary as well. Got the computing machine. Let's go and get the improved advanced fire control system. That'll help. Hungarian fighter competition. We'll do that. We reorganized the party. Alright, so I think, if I'm not mistaken, the tripartite pact should be firing soon. In fact, it might even be firing next. So I was waiting to go to war with Turkey because I don't have a guarantee from Germany. I have one from the UK, which means they won't go to war with me, but Germany would. And I was thinking, okay, well, you know, we can go to war with Germany if we really want. I'm honestly not that concerned about them. I think we would be able to take them pretty easily. We could just strike up here until we get to Berlin. But why not just wait until they attack the Soviet Union to do that? Instead, what we can do is pick up the Tripartite Pact, which I think Japan will fire this. It should be in here somewhere. I'm not entirely sure which one it is. It's right here. When Japan picks this up, it'll allow the three powers of Italy, Germany, and Japan to all guarantee each other, which would mean I would have a guarantee from the UK and Germany, which means I would be able to act with near impunity, and I'd be able to attack Turkey. So I think we go ahead and we pick up that war goal. It's not going to run out, and we should just do that. And, well, actually, what do you know? Yep, so they've sent out their feelers to ascertain their interest, so we can definitely sign this pact. Remember, we can just remove our guarantee on Germany later on when we want to go to war with them. We can also bypass it by attacking Vicky France. So either way, it works out. Let's go ahead and deploy our tanks. Put those into our tank army here, which we'll put under this field marshal. I think we have a general in here somewhere with armor officer. Let's put him in there, and we'll make this look a little different. Let's put the gear icon. Let's do like a light green, like a gray steel green color. I like that. All right, that looks pretty good. I think we should train some like colonial divisions. So maybe we make a battalion here of like an 18 width. Give them engineer companies, maybe field hospitals, anti-air. I don't really think they need it. These guys are just going to be for holding a port. Let's give them the shovel icon. And we'll train up maybe... we'll just train up like 32 of them. And they'll be our port guard. That looks pretty good. Okay. Make sure they're training if they need to be. Also, we have plenty of fuel now, so we can train all these ships we got. Alright. Alright, so our troops are coming home. Let's make sure these tanks are training. I want to keep them separate so I can keep an eye on them as well. I don't know if there's enough supply there, but assuming there is, I want them to train. Okay. Let's check on our autonomy. And they're about to be annexed here. Yep, almost done, and we should be able to annex them. Now we need... Nope, yeah, there we go. So we have annexed Yugoslavia. Alright, one thing we need to do here is return this territory to Bulgaria. Macedonia. There we go, we have a very strong Bulgaria. We are not holding any of their cores. I just wanted to check a few other things. So Hungary does have a claim on this. I don't know if I can return it to them. Let's see. I can return this to Hungary. Let's see. Anything else? Anything else? We got Hungary. We got Greece. Libya. Yep, I think we're good. So yeah, our allies. We've carved up Yugoslavia. We've taken what we wanted. We've given them all of their different territories that are useful to them. This way we can have very strong allies on the border here. Very beefy Bulgaria, beefy Hungary, a neutered Romania, and we have taken all of their army here. So let's allow that to update for a second. Okay, yeah, so some of the troops are in Hungarian territory. So let's put them into their own army and just bring them over here to Dalmatia. And we will assess them in due time. All right, let's see what we got here. Okay, that's the Hungarian plane that we got. So the only thing is we did lose, we technically lost factories from that because, you know, with integrated puppets, they're able to make better use of the mills than you are. So we technically lost factories on that, but annexing Yugoslavia is useful for us, especially because if we are going to go to war with Germany, I think there's some civil war mechanics that can spark a separatist movement in Yugoslavia, and I really don't want to mess with that. So I think that is the best case scenario. It's fine. We can continue to get bonuses through Dino Grandi's tree in order to make better use of that territory. So I think this will still continue to build. I'm not entirely sure. I've had some bugs before. Yeah, see, it's not going up, so let's get rid of that. Unfortunately, we lose the progress on that, but so be it. Let's build in Sardinia and Sicily and keep working on stuff. We also have some space to deploy some new aircraft, so let's do that. Not those. We could sell some of this old aircraft. I think that's exactly what we're going to do. Alright, we'll add them to their air groups respectively in a moment. Let's go ahead and sell some old equipment. Yeah, we have a lot of just... We'll keep the guns because we can convert those, but mainly the... they're not going to buy the armored cars. Let's just look at the planes here. So we've got a bunch of old... Yeah, like planes that we're never going to use. Let's just go ahead and sell those at a high price, and they should get bought up. Generally, planes do pretty well on the international market. Okay, the other thing we can do is stop making so many damn convoys. We can make like 3 of them. The rest can go on to finish these. We should have the tech we need to build a new heavy ship, the Corazata 3s. And that's exactly what we're going to do. Let's go ahead and get that. Heavy battery. We can do some anti-air, secondary battery, and another heavy battery there. The radar. Some fire control. Actually, we are finishing that fire control. Yeah, I think we're going to wait. We'll wait for the fire control. We'll go and make it, but we'll upgrade it once we get that. Yeah. Otherwise, it looks pretty good. That's our new battleship, but we will wait to deploy it until we are ready. We still have some other ships we need to design, but we don't have the XP to do it. And we got some ships from Yugoslavia, it looks like. Let's send those into the training fleet, and we will split them up when we are ready. And we finished the claims on Turkey focus. So they've offered us some civs, it looks like, in exchange for giving them some light tanks, which we will do because we don't have any need for old light tanks. But we're probably going to lose those when we declare war on them anyway. Let's go ahead and pick up the Expand Rome Flying School. Could get the artillery production. Actually, let's do that instead. It's just too good. Alright, let's put 5 more into artillery since we're in such a shortage. Yeah, we'll get rid of that. And I think it's time to split up our army here to what we need. So let's go and put the front lines down. We'll use the field marshal. And these front lines here are pretty screwy, but I'll explain it in just a moment. So this front line actually is for all of this. It actually shows you if you hover over it. This one's for this one. This covers this, and this one's for Rodi. So let's go ahead and just set this army, I suppose. We'll have this army on this front. Keep it simple there. Set a front line to set a order to Istanbul there. We'll try and divide this one up. So we'll do 5 here. We'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. We'll do 5 over here. And 5 more here. And hopefully that should cover the front well enough. For the rest of these, we will put them... we'll put them here. Stack the rest on that front. Okay, looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and unpause it and start separating out the fleets. Let's move this one. Okay, wait, that one's already in Athens. Okay, we moved these already. But let's move the spotting fleets to the Dodecanese. Got a new trait. Get that ground attack for our Cass. And this one's for the naval bombers, so we'll get the speed. Yeah, we'll get the speed. Got some new research we can grab. Let's go ahead and do the new subs. Oh, wait, we didn't get the destroyers. Let's get that first. Alright. Let's take a look at our spies really quick. Okay, let's start getting some intel here in Turkey. If we can. And we'll also start lowering the resistance here as well. Actually, we'll do it in Greece, since there's more resources there. Getting access to that local resource is going to be a little more important there. Oh, yes, so the Yugoslavian army... let's just turn them into our normal template. Actually, no. No, we'll do that with the colonial divisions. We'll turn them into colonial divisions, and they'll be our garrison. And then we can spread out our garrison along the coastline. So we'll do that all along these areas. We won't worry about those islands, since we're going to be guarding them anyway with our troops. So let's do something like that, and we'll also guard the Balearics, the North African coastline, and that should be sufficient for now. Oh, we gotta do Zara as well. Okay, yeah, that looks pretty good. They'll guard our ports, which I'm pretty pleased about. Wanted to get that dealt with. Let's get the sub-visibility reduction for our submarine designer. We'll also only want to build one more of those, considering that's going to be done soon. That's a destroyer. We can build a few more destroyers until we're ready to start building the new ones. Did we get the new fire control tech? Not just yet. Okay. We'll go ahead and build with that then. Alright, we got some more mills we can build. So we'll do that in our core territory. And I don't think this is... Austria has a claim to it, but it's our core state. So we will build there. Okay. And I think, I don't know if we got the colonial police on Albania, but the compliance is pretty high there. If we look at compliance, it's best in Albania, Dalmatia, and Austria. So if we're going to build outside our core territory, we could do it there. Actually, no, we'd probably want to do it here in North Africa. I forgot about that. Yeah, so in Libya, and then you'd want to come in here and do Austria and Greece and stuff like that. Though there are resources here now, so we could build like infrastructure in here, and that's going to help us as well. Most definitely. Can also improve Romania's, get more oil out of that. So maybe something like that would be good. Alright. Go and let the game run for a bit. I think this is for these, so we'll uncheck those. Those balance of power choices. Do have to select a few things here. Let's get the closer support upgrades activated and the naval bombers. We did finish building a lot of the ships we were building, so maybe we just build a few more destroyers and some submarines. Yeah, we'll do something like that for now. Alright, we got some more mills. Let's put those on the closer support and the fighters. Now, let's see. we've got the improved small airframe, the basic close air support. So we have the improved small airframe, so we should actually go ahead and make the new close air support. Completely forgot about that. Let's get it under our cast designer. And we'll call it the, we'll just call it the Tormenta 2. And we'll do, I guess something like, I want to make sure we're not using it for anything else. That looks more like a tactical bomber, so maybe something like this. That kind of also looks more like a naval fighter, but you know, we'll use it, we'll use it. That looks pretty good to me. We can get some defense turrets. Yeah, we'll do that for our close air support. Let's go and upgrade that. And see if we can't do something for the naval bomber as well. Let's get another one of those building. I don't remember, I think you can only have one. Yeah, you can only have one. So we'll get the naval aircraft designer. Maybe some extra fuel tanks or the floats. We'll get the floats. Yeah, we'll get the floats. And maybe the drop tanks. I don't know how useful that is. We'll stick with that. Okay, we'll upgrade the engine. And we'll call this the best 2. Alright. I don't know what would look best for this. Considering it actually has those floats. We could do... What are we using? We're using this for the fighters. I think we'll just use... We'll just use the... use these. Yeah, that works. That works. Alright. So we did get the... Okay. Yeah, no change there. We need the new fire control. Alright. And Slovakia issues a protest. We'll decline that. Our troops are in position, which is good, but I'm thinking we could also do a naval invasion with one of these armies. And we can't really do that effectively up here because we can't get our troops into the Black Sea. But we could send a small attachment to do a naval invasion from Athens to Anatolia. Or even into here, though I think... I don't know if that would work. We could do it to there, feasibly. Or... Yeah, there would be no way to do that. We could do it down here. Maybe that's what we do. I don't know, maybe that's unnecessary, honestly. Though, I mean, it'll open up another front, so I think we will do that. We'll do that and sign it like that. Maybe we will split it up, though. And did I get rid of that? I did, apparently. Okay, let's go ahead and retry that. We'll do it to Adana. And we'll keep assigning these along here. And we'll just hit up these areas, these victory points along the coast there. Alright, so let's take what's on there, and we'll take 2 and put them on here. And will it let me? Cannot assign units to this order, and I think it's because they're currently assigned. So let's take the units off of there, assign them to there. Now we can do it. Take 2 onto that one, and the last one will go there. Alright, so we got about 10 units going in here, and we can do some naval invasion support there when we're ready. Alright, we'll get that started. We're getting the intel. We should move our planes into position, but I don't really know if we have any air bases here ready to go. No, we don't. So we'll build up those. Build up these 2 air bases. Alright, let's go ahead and unpause, let the game run for a little bit. Build those air bases, get our troops into position. Yeah, just defend these ports. Got the new cruiser hull finished. Let's get those depth charges. Alright, alright. Pretty pleased with this so far. Looking pretty good. Okay. Got the new support equipment. Let's see. We can't get the new industry techs, so let's go ahead and do that. Got some troops from Romania. We'll throw those into our garrisons. And are our garrisons taking attrition? Also, I want to make this a field marshal order. But just leave the mountaineer troops there separate. Our tanks have low supplies, so let's go ahead and move them somewhere where they're not going to be suffering supply penalties. Put them up there. I thought that might be an issue. Let's get rid of that. Got some new research. Let's see if we can't get the new radar. And radar is actually another thing we should think about building. We did earlier on, but maybe we can upgrade it over here as well. Got the improved medium tank chassis. Alright, let's get the improved engines for that as well. We'll wait to build our new tanks until we get the engines. Alright, so far so good. We are defending that port. Excellent. Got some new stuff for the artillery. Let's go ahead and get the extra reliability now. That'll upgrade both the anti-air and the artillery. So we'll do both. Just coming in here and checking, making sure we're doing what we have. We can go ahead and upgrade this, which we will do. Because why not? We'll call it the Centauro for now. We'll keep it the same. Switch that out. Got those new cruiser hulls, but we're not going to use it just yet until we get the new techs. Takes a while to get them, so you may as well wait. What is happening? There's like a convoy of British troops coming through here as well. Got the improved artillery production. Let's put the rest on tanks. Actually, we're going to not do that because we're going to be getting rid of those tanks pretty soon. Let's go ahead and upgrade the infantry equipment. And assign the rest of those mills. Okay, so we can get a new focus. We already have the claim on Turkey, so I think it makes sense to come down here and start working on our economic side of things. But I think we're just about ready to declare war on Turkey. So let's go ahead and move some of these over. So we have plenty of space in these air bases now. So let's split the naval bombers. We'll put half up here and the other half down here in crates. We'll take the fighter wings and put them here. Closer support can go over here to help push into there, and the tactical bombers can go here as well. Alright, so we'll wait for that to update. And let's get the air superiority, the close air support. Naval bombers here, and naval bombers in the Black Sea. Alright, we can assign a few of these. We can go ahead and do that for the close air support. We can do that here. Cover some of these islands. Push in on those fronts. And what are these? I'm surprised I still have these. I don't know why I deployed these. Are these actually my, like, new ones? Oh, I see. Okay. Because there's a few of these older ones, and it's hasn't fully cycled through all the old planes. Okay. Let's go ahead and assign our Navy. Let's do convoy rating on the south here. Let's assign the strike fleet to do... Well, we could do naval invasion support or strike force. But I think what we'll do is we'll do strike force for this one. No, we'll do naval invasion support for that one. We will do spotting. So we have to... Where are these fleets? Oh, they're down here. Okay, so we'll do spotting fleets in these two regions. As for these ships, they're almost done training. We can remove the subs, and instead we can move these two over to the training fleets. These submarines are essentially done, almost. I was thinking we could actually assign some of these over to their own fleets now by putting them in this army, this navy, and then we could actually split this, is what I was thinking. We can do that. Those aren't done training yet. Let's go ahead and split this in two and have this one be a strike force. Yeah, so we'll keep them here. This will be a strike force, and that will be naval invasion support. Yeah, that looks good. We'll actually change this. Well, eventually we're going to have a fleet that's dedicated for naval invasion support. That's the wrong one. But we can swap them. Let's see, let's do naval invasion support for that one. This will be our strike fleet, since that is the original one. We don't need as many for this, so we'll assign 2 of our better destroyers and battleships back over to the other one. Yeah, we could do 2 more as well. Looks pretty good. This will be our naval invasion support. Okay. And once everything is done moving around, I think our fleets are in position. Alright, let's go ahead and declare war on Turkey. We'll call our allies in. Hopefully they will join. Can't assign these planes as well. Let's put them here and have them do the southern, like eastern Mediterranean. We'll just do that. These can go into here and they can just help offer air superiority. Bulgaria is in. That's all we needed. They're already pushing, so we can assist them, but they've got forts built up here pretty extensively. They're attacking us there, and we actually... Okay, we do have an army here. Okay, good. I'm not entirely sure. I assume this is one tile. It's kind of awkward, but it works, I guess. So we're being attacked right now on those fronts. We can attack there. And it's not really looking like we can win there. So maybe we send... I guess we just hold there, try and push in this southern tile. Let's go and slow down the game just a tad for our initial attack here. And they've already given up. So now we can go ahead and try and attack in these different regions. How are we doing on our naval invasion? Let's activate it. Alright, so we're winning here. We're not winning there. So we'll stop. But maybe we can get a bit of a beachhead on these other regions. See how we're doing in the Navy. Yep, we're doing good in sea. See how we're doing in the air. We're losing here. So, and that's because they have fighters in the air, surprisingly. Let's just take one of these fighter groups and have them do that. We've already sunk 2 light cruisers and 6 destroyers. Alright, so we've got a bit of a beachhead in some of these areas. Can't win there. Let's go down to speed 3, just so we can really make a measure of that. Let's pin there and move along there. One of these can come up here. One go there. One go there. And, okay. Let's have them come along there, like that. We are working to make the landing. And we're about to win here. Okay. That's really good. Alright, pushing. Let's continue to push. Send 1 to reinforce this tile. I did defend that. Won't let me do it manually for some reason. Okay, we're attacking there. I don't know if we'll be able to win. We could do a force attack. Never mind, we don't have enough command power. We'll just have one come along here. We'll go there. And I can't remember if you're able to... I think in EU4 you can walk across the strait, but you can't here. Interestingly. Okay, we need to support that attack, as well as take as much territory as we can. take one and try and surround the port if we can. Okay, we'll just defend there instead. Okay. So we're trying to encircle these guys. So let's keep going to do that. Attack there and there. Attack there. Maybe get something to happen. Okay, so we've broken through here. We could try and attack Istanbul. That'll cut all of these troops off. And it looks like we might be able to win there. Got some more mills. Let's go and assign them onto... we're doing good on artillery. Let's just go and make more close air support. Don't have to trade for as much iron. Or for tungsten, apparently. Instead, let's trade for some more rubber. Alright, so we've broken through, we've taken that port. Let's clean up this area over here. And try and connect up this front line. And just make as much use of our superior numbers as we can. Might get a little bit messy here, but that's okay. Hungarian bomber competition, we will accept that. We've connected this up, so we'll push into these areas. Pin him. Try and take that over there. Okay, so not looking like we can push there. I'd rather stop him and then move down to Antakya. Let's pin them. Yeah, looks like we kind of need more troops over here, so maybe we can, if we can connect this up, we can be a bit more successful. I think we need more troops over here, so we have plenty. Let's send this blue army over to help out. And we actually don't need to make a new front line, we can just assign them like that. Now that looks a bit messy. Here, let's do that. That's much better. Okay. And let's see, what do we need to do? We have a lot of numbers here, so if we can push in here, make some more space for ourselves. Actually, let's try not to win there if we can. Instead, I'd rather cut them off. That'd be a bit more effective. We can cut them off there. Pin. Maybe, maybe. Can't really win there. But we might be able to cut them off there. And we've connected the fronts up. Though this is a mess. So let's go ahead and draw the front line like this. And then we can send the rest of the troops over as well. Let's get a thing like this so we can get a planning bonus as well. Alright. We've cut them off. Looks good. Looks good. Let's destroy those troops. And we've completed our garrison. So we'll just put them here under a new general. They can patrol our fronts as well. So we don't have anyone covering that line because, well, it's waiting on the blue army to get here. But they obviously are not here yet. Let's attack there, make sure we can finish that up. Alright, so we weren't able to win there, but maybe if we both attack we can and cut him off. And maybe. Of course, we still have air superiority here, but we're not getting enough close air support. Yeah, let's go and move them. Oh, we don't have the air base yet. Okay. Yeah, we don't have any air bases just yet. Did we get Istanbul? We did not, but yeah, okay, let's cut them off here instead. We'll just have one sit there. And we'll cut these troops off instead. That'll be what we do instead, yeah. Alright. go ahead and pause it, speed it up there for a second. Alright, so we'll have half of them attack there. And now we can attack here with all these troops. They are effectively encircled. And that's a huge number of troops that are just absolutely destroyed. Very successful offensive here so far. They've not got this front covered, so we can move in here behind. And our other troops have arrived. Might be able to start getting some more movement. Let's see if we can't get anything else here. Alright, so I think we're still missing a few of these techs. Let's get the new submarine tech with our sub-designer. And unfortunately, we beat them before we were able to move in. Okay, let's go ahead and we took Istanbul. Pretty soon here, it's just going to be a matter of battle planning. Let's push anywhere where we think we can win. Just going to be at most of these places. Okay. Don't want to attack areas where we're not really favored to win, though, since our manpower is still precious. Attacking over straight here, which isn't the best, but it's better than nothing. Alright, so we've crossed the strait, and now we are essentially just able to get full reign over their territory. Alright, let's build a little more support equipment as well. Alright, we got this Romanian tank. We can just disband that. I'm not really interested in keeping that. Alright, I think what we're going to do now is just set them to go on aggressive, balanced cohesion. Yeah. Just essentially walk into territory. Let's get a battle line here, and then we can micro it to be a little more efficient as well. Attack there. Yeah, we've connected up at the fronts. See, like here we can advance. Well, we were able to. Let's have one go here. Let's have one just walk into these victory points. Got a new research, so let's do concentrated industry. That's going to help us a lot for building stuff. Let's keep working on that. I think we can move into there. Let's attack here as well if we can't. Let's really see if we can cut them off here. Oh, okay, they all retreated. Alright, so instead of attacking there, maybe we can move into that slot. Maybe we could support this attack from more sides. Also, we should have the air bases now. So let's move these guys over here. And we'll move these planes. In here we'll get the extra ground crews. We'll do it like that. Okay. Let's improve the industries. Yeah, we need all of them to get this. So this will fix our military industry, which will help a lot. So we are going to pick that up first. We still have to deal with Mussolini, though. The shadow of Mussolini still hangs over our country. Got the... This is the Hungarian plane again. Okay. Let's get the improved anti-air for this as well. Just build one more of each of these. We can go ahead and queue up. We can't just yet, actually. Alright. So, we're going to push a little more. Let's see. There's 62% towards capitulation. So, let's go ahead and see if we can't move a little further into their territory. And especially up here in the north. See what we can do here as well. If we could encircle them here, that would be really good. Ankara would be quite nice. See if we can't support these attacks here. Okay, so we've managed to encircle ourselves, it looks like. So we'll try and fix that here as well. Pin him. Support that attack here. Okay, we fixed that. Let's go there instead. Circle that division. More research. Let's get the advanced engines. And yeah, still pushing. They're getting really close here. Destroy that unit. Push here. Cut them off here. Pin them there. Hopefully we can get there in time. And we got them, so they're all encircled. Attack. Destroy those troops. More research. Let's just pick up the... Oh, I don't know. Let's get the advanced ship torpedoes. We're going to need that for our destroyers. Let's try and attack there. Pin. I don't know if we can avoid those guys getting out. They're pretty much on full retreat at this point. Maybe we can cut them off like that. Let's get some more mills assigned. I think we'll just do that for anti-air and for some of these fighters as well. Yeah, they should be falling pretty soon here. I mean, some of these victory points are just up for grabs, so we'll just go and take them. Probably speed it up as well. Attack across here. And just push along the coast. Set a few extra dockyards as well. We can build a few more of these destroyers. We'll build one more of this, since we're going to be designing the new ones pretty soon here. Let's support this attack. That's already taken. Okay. Encircle him and move up to there. It should be... I like how Bulgaria got all this up here. And there goes Turkey. Alright, so I don't know if any of our allies have any claims on Turkey. But I think I would like to just take all of it directly, if I can. Maybe control the straits directly? I'm not entirely sure. I think we'll probably just puppet it. Yeah, we'll just puppet it. Maybe I'll control the straits directly. Let's go ahead and just puppet what we can. And I don't know how I got that. Turkey. Bulgaria wants to give it to me. Okay. It's interesting that your allies will give you territory that you don't even ask for now. Which I suppose is a good thing. We gotta demand Bulgaria give it to our puppet. Okay, so we'll puppet Turkey like that. We can always integrate them later on if we want. But this way we get access to those resources, and we can get the war reparations and the resource rights, which we're going to do for all this juicy chromium especially, and the oil in the south. Yeah, that looks pretty good. We can also demilitarize this if we wanted. Not do that, but what does this do? Does it tell you? New forward step division for moving through an eligible site. Okay, yeah, we don't want to do that. Alright, let's go ahead and confirm and exit. And there we go. The Turkish Empire is now our puppet. And yeah, so we finished up the war in Romania, and we have taken Turkey under our boot. Now it is just a matter of focusing on Vicky France, Germany, and later on probably the Allies. But we got to get ready for war with the Axis. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. If you like the video, like this kind of content, the more in-depth, kind of take it slow guides, then make sure you subscribe, because there's going to be more coming. Yep, see you in the next one.